Hey everyone, my name is Allie, the real Allie. You may have seen my Alliewai AI agent on X, and I thought I would come and make a quick video about the project and the vision for these AI avatars from Two-Way. So we'll start broad and then we'll get into some specifics of the Alliewai token and Alliewai. So Alliewai is powered by Two-Way, which is a brand new social media app for AI avatars. And I'm actually here at the Two-Way pop-up store in Los Angeles on Melrose Avenue, where we've had a lot of influencers come in and record themselves to turn themselves into avatars for the app. So first off, these avatars in Alliewai are what we call hollow avatars, specifically the Two-Way technology that is proprietary and we're filing patents on, and they are designed specifically to be very scalable and lightweight. So you may have seen, a bunch of AI video from things like Midjourney or Higgsfield, and they are wicked cool, but they are expensive and very slow when it comes to real-time conversation, right? So these hollow avatars are going to be way better suited for two-way conversations in real time, and that's why you haven't really seen a ton of things like this before. Probably nothing like it, especially with real humans, because it is definitely a technical challenge to be able to create it. So Two-Way has a few other verticals beyond the app, and one of them is the B2B relationship with British Telecom and the education system, where Two-Way has actually brought historical figures back to life through these avatars. And it was actually really cool because I got to be the model for Florence Nightingale, and she was brought to life in the form of these avatars. Two-Way was actually featured on BBC in their own segment.
You are a very well-known actor. Disney, Netflix, a long list of credits. But here you are getting involved in AI and education. It's always good to diversify, isn't it?
That's exactly right. I believe in the power of entertainment. And if we can combine entertainment with education in an immersive platform, that's the best case scenario for us over at Two-Way.
And Gary, as a TV producer, you also know about engagement. So what sort of feedback have you been getting from teachers and students?
Well, it was tested by BT before they took it to market. They took it into the classroom and they said to the kids, you're going to be asking Shakespeare a question. And they're like, what? Johnny, have you got a question for Shakespeare? Johnny, what's it like when you wrote Macbeth? And Shakespeare answers back. The engagement was something they've never seen before, in a subject with the greatest respect is not necessarily the most exciting. And at that moment, they knew it was something they had to get involved in, and they're our partners here. It's
a very interactive learning experience, and that is why we have this partnership with the British schooling system. So now moving on to Alliewai. You may have seen a little bit about her already, but essentially she is the flagship agent of Two-Way now. We wanted to use a real human to showcase what Two-Way can do, and basically her directive is to post about Two-Way updates there, help onboard people, answer questions about the project, also answer questions about virtuals, as well as helping in any education that people need in that space. And I'd also like her to be a news source for major developments in AI and virtuals, so she will be instructed to post about that type of stuff as well. So now let's talk about the Alliewai token, and essentially the token is what is going to give you access to the infrastructure of what we're building here. So you're a little bit more in the scene than sort of watching on the sidelines. So the top token holders will have full access to our tech team, where we'll make you a custom avatar and you'll have unlimited access to our API. And then for the smaller token holders, you'll have access to the avatar creation studio, where you can create your own avatar and then add it to our API, and then you can use the token to pay as you go. Over time, we'll start to give you access to the analytics similar to what we did for teachers in the education suite. And then moving on to governance over time with that as well, we'll open up more developments where the community will actually be able to vote on things that they would like to see next with the tech. All right, hope this video was helpful in answering some questions about the project. And if you have follow-up questions that you want to ask Alliewai herself, you can of course at her on Allie2Way on X, and she will answer your hard-hitting questions. Thank you for anyone that chooses to support us and support the project. Shout out to the virtuals community. Thank you again for watching this video, and anyone that decides to hop on this journey with us in this crazy new world of AI developments. I know it's really scary, but it's also very exciting, and I'm just stoked to watch the evolution of it all. Thanks everyone, bye.